everyone, I am Sana and welcome back to my channel Study Concept. So we are here to start scripting series, ServiceNow scripting series. So yes, in this series we are going to explore all APIs, all Glide APIs, client side as well as server side. Step by step we are going to go through it. So this is the day one of my scripting series. So just let's start it. So first, Glide API overview. Now, actually, what is Glide API? Why we are using Glide APIs in ServiceNow scripting? So, in simple thing, ServiceNow developer often use Glide API on Now platform to customize the application and change the default behavior. And Glide classes make easier to interact with ServiceNow through scripting. So basically, we have two Glide APIs, two types of Glide APIs. You can see in the screen, client side and server side. So these are some common APIs which we are using in day-to-day life. We have like other more as well, but these are the common APIs, common client side and server side API we are going to use. So let's start with server side API, and first API is GlideRecord. So GlideRecord is most commonly used and important API in ServiceNow platform. It is special JavaScript class that's mainly run on server side. So we can use it on client side, but it is not best practice to use GlideRecord in the client side. So that's why we can only use it on server side. So GlideRecord is used to perform CRUD operation, like we can create, read, update and delete without writing any SQL query. We can use GlideRecord instead of that. So in ServiceNow, we cannot directly interact with database using SQL. Instead of that, GlideRecord provided a safe and efficient way to work with database table like rows and columns through the scripting. So we can see its live example, its live methods of GlideRecord. So let's start it with the practicals. So yes, this is my PDF. But first, GlideRecord, as we discussed, GlideRecord have some its own methods. See, this is the ServiceNow documentation. I post this link in the description. You can check it from there. See, GlideRecord is an API used for database operation. So in that we have its own method. See, all its methods are described here, such as add active query, mm, this add domain query, delete, update, insert and delete multiple, update multiple. So just you can go through this documentation. You can find some methods, like all methods of GlideRecord, and we are starting with some common methods we are using to in day-to-day life. So yes, just open background script. So yes, here we are going to print all incident number. So first we have to start with like GlideRecord. So this is var_gr. If we enter in the system, you can got this format. This is my variable GlideRecord, and you have to inside this GlideRecord you have to write the table name, backend name of table. So incident, we are going to print the incident number. So we are using here incident number. So as of now we have to print all the records. So we need to add an special query, means like add query we don't want. So as of now I have commenting this. Now we want to print all the incident numbers. So we can use while instead of if, and just we need to write here gs.print and all incident number. You can double quotes you can write the statement, or you can write incident number like this way, and gr dot sorry, plus gr, a variable plus number. Number is the column name of incident table. So you can see incident number equals to all incident number they can print, and you can customize it whatever you want. So this query is used to this query is always execute inside the table. So these are some basic methods, like this is the glide record API, how we call glide record API. This one method, like query, add query. We can print all, we can glide record the table and print all the numbers or category, subcategory, whatever you want, you can print while glide record the table. So this is the first example. So now we are working with next example, we are working with add query. So we can use same example. So our table is incident and we are printing category equals to software. Okay. So we want that incident only which category is software. So here we have to write the name, means like column name. So I'm writing here category. Category is the backend name of the column, and the value we have is software. So that much incident only, that much incident number only printed, which category is software. So run script and see. The element, like sorry, incident got less, and that incident is only that incident number is printed only here, which category is software. So yes, next example, we are working with encoded query, add encoded query, where priority is 1 and category is software or hardware. So we are just opening an incident table, incident.list. So here we have to apply and filter. So our filter condition is category is one of either it is hardware or software, and priority is 1, is critical, means 1. So just click on run. See, there are 12 incident where category is hardware or software, and priority is 1. So just right click on this. You can see this 3 option. In this 3 option, you have to copy query. So the query got copied, and see, this is the same example. Just we have to add, instead of add query, we have to add encoded query. Add encoded query. Okay, and here we have to remove this and just paste that query here. And after pasting it, just we need to print only the numbers. So there are 12 incidents. See, all 12 incidents are. So you can see exact numbers got printed. See, 16. So yes, this is the 3 example. We have done add query, add encoded query, and normal query. Next example is add active query. Add active query shows all active record of incident table. So instead of add encoded query, we just write add active query here. So it will print all the active records of incident table. Active query, and see all the records which is active, it will print. And same opposite of add active query, we have add inactive query. Sorry, inactive query. So it will print all inactive records of an incident table. See, it will print all inactive records of incident table. So these are all inactive records, and previously all are active records. So here we have an column called active. So based on that column, See, here is a column active. Based on this column, that query got executed. See, active true. So all this active true incident got printed, and in add inactive, all the incident which is active false got printed. Okay, these are two. So yes, next method is get encoded query. So here you can see we have added an add encoded query here, and just instead of printing the numbers, we are writing here our variable name and get encoded query. So this query got printed. It is while loop, that's why it was printing multiple time. If there is if, it will print one time only. And you can incident. Okay. So see that query got printed. This add encoded query. So this is one more method of GlideRecord. So yes, there is one more method called get row count. Uh, if we want exact count of incident, so we gonna use this method. So incident count, and just call here gr dot get row count. Get row count, and you can see there are total 80 incidents are there, and it will give an exact count. If I click on here all, you can see in my system there are 80 incidents are present. So it will show the exact count of an incident. Get row count, this is another method. So this is another method, get table name. Through this we can get table name of whatever we are doing on GlideRecord. So GlideRecord, we are now I am using change table, change underscore request, which is backend name of change table. Here just I am removing this incident thing. Gr dot get table name. So you can see the table name. So it gives us current table name, and now we can change the method. We are working with get value. So yes, this is the next value, get working with get value. So get value is here to get the value of any column of an incident. So see incident, we are adding here query and while, and here we can write gr dot get value and the column name whatever you want to get the value. So suppose I am writing here short description and run it. All this short description of active records got printed. See, these all are the short description, and if we want description also we can print here. Just we have to add the backend value, whichever description is empty, it represent as null, and other description got printed. So this is one more method called get value. So get value is used to get the value from the table, and now we are dealing with get display value. Now the get display value is the method which displays the proper value of a table. If we want to print an priority of all the tables. So so you can see I have write a simple code which prints the priority of active record. So without this is example is without using get display value. So if we don't use the display value, it represents the backend's value of priority such as 5, 3, 2, 1. But if we add get display value, get display value and just put it into a bracket and the field name in like this way. So see, it shows you 5 planning. This is the display value of that in priority of all the incident, all active incident. So this is one more method which is very useful to print the label name, like not the actual label name, the display value of the table. So we have also one more method, that is label, get label. So it will not much useful. So we can move it to the next method. So next example, we are dealing with initialize and insert. So these are the two important methods in GlideRecord. Okay. So here what I have do is I have add I have used gr.initialize. So gr.initialize is the method. You can see here gr.initialize is the method that create an empty record with current glide record. Means to whatever we are using the glide record, it will create an empty record, and that's suitable for the population before and inserting the data. Okay, so here you can see I have write gr dot what category I want, software, gr dot short description, I have write here short description, and priority, what is the incident priority I have mentioned here. After that, to insert this record into an incident table, we are using gr dot insert, and after that I have used gs dot print and gr number. This will print your current incident number. Current incident number. Okay. So yes, you can see here the record got inserted. This record is got inserted, and this is the number of incident. We can check in the incident table. Just refresh the table, refresh this page one. See, you can see firewall problem, and the category is software. I think it takes the priority as default. Yeah, it's my mistake. Based on the urgency and impact, we can set the priority. So when we put as urgency as 2 and impact as 2, and then insert the record, you can see here this record got inserted. Record number is 24. See, this record is get generated and priority is 3. So based on the urgency and impact, it will decide which priority got inserted. So based, if you want to set the priority, we have to set the urgency and impact here. So you can see the record is got inserted, and there are lots of other methods are there for GlideRecord. You can go through this, and here in ServiceNow documentation, we have an example of this code and also the explanation of code. You can see here by clicking this. It will explain you step by step. See, whatever the code, it explains the code line by line, why we use this, how we initialize it, and what's the label, what's granted by define, all the things you can find here. So this link I will put in the description. You can go and check. Thank you. That's it for this part 1 series of scripting. Thank you.